Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to C2L. I'm Tommy Day.
I'm Kalpa.
Welcome to Chennai to Lagos. So today, do you want to tell them what we're doing?
We're reacting to your comments.
We are reacting to your comments.
We see all your comments, like for every single video
Yeah.
we've ever posted. We see all your comments. We log in at least once a day to look at your comments, so
Yeah.
nothing goes amiss. And in the process of us doing that, we come across some very interesting comments. Some are so cute, and you guys are so cute and loving, and you share your stories. Some of you share some very personal stories with us, and it's a privilege to see your comments. Some comments are just funny, some of them are like ridiculous, and some of them are just hate and troll. But overall, we have a lot of comments, so we decided we'll actually just, react to some of them.
Yeah, but before you go anywhere, if you're new here, like, subscribe, so you don't miss out on these things, man. Why would you want to miss out on us?
And we're about to hit 50K.
We're about to hit 50K, so make sure you keep it locked.
So what is your name?
My name?
So one of the interesting things that we've seen is how you guys, react to our names. I don't think, and we see comments, obviously, for both of our sides. So what have you seen?
Gosh, every video, like every single time, I have to see at least one comment that gets my name wrong. So I'm gonna put this to rest right now. It's
Please.
not Kappa, it's not Kapla, it's not Kalpana, and it's not everything else you're seeing here. My name is just Kalpa.
It's very simple now.
And no, I did not change it from Kalpana to Kalpa. Those are two different names with two different meanings, and fight me on this, but two different meanings. And my name is Kalpa. That's what my parents named me. But actually, the interesting thing is my whole name is actually Kalpa Vrikshika.
Yeah.
Right? But you guys can't call me that every single time because it's a very long name. And so I decided to shorten it to Kalpa. But even that is being butchered. But
Guys,
here it is, Kalpa, Kalpa. Thank you very much.
It's not that hard. Going forward, I think, just say Kalpa.
Yeah, Kalpa,
Kalpa.
and just Kalpa.
Come on.
Okay.
It's a beautiful, very simple name,
Yep.
Kalpa.
Yep. Not Kalpana, guys.
Not Kalpana. No. All right, so this is a very interesting comment. A Nigerian called Tom. Now, wow. So Maiwa Uchewa Abdul is no longer good enough. Tom indeed. And this particular person went on to comment on, I guess, a couple of other videos with the same thing. The reason why I'm actually giving attention to this is because, you know what? I think he does bring up a good point. Like, why do I call myself Tom? And the honest truth is this. My name is also very, very long. My full name is Akin Tommy Day.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And the thing is this, all my life, just like yours, it's a long name. You can't call me that everywhere. And I wouldn't shorten it to Akin. And most of the time it was Tommy Day that took like the center stage. So during my childhood, like my early years in Kenya here and also in the US as a kid, it just made sense for me to be able to call myself Tom. Why? Because people will not pronounce it right. I know that a lot of people will be like, oh, you should use that thing, but listen, they would have not pronounced it right. And it happens a lot in Nigerian communities where you have a name like Tommy Day or Tomiwa and you just shorten it to Tom. So it's not Tom for Thomas, no, it's Tom for Tommy Day. Just the same way you have a name like Ade Kemi or something, you just take Ade, Tommy Day, Tom. It's just shortening the name, right? And it became like a habit. I've used that all my life. My family calls me that, my grandparents call me that, and they're not calling me Tom for Thomas, no, they call me Tom for Tommy Day. So listen, if you have a problem with it, too bad. That's mine. But yes, I do, for other purposes, professionally, musically, creatively, push out the Tommy Day with all the accents and all. So that's that. So I hope that settles it. That's my name. Another thing that we've noticed on the channel is that there are a lot of comments about what people, think we look like or who people think we look like. For me, there have been two major things that people have said. Number one, a lot of people say that I look like Kevin Hart. I don't know. This is not the first time, by the way. Like, this has happened before, even before we got on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I guess because Kevin Hart is a comedian, I don't know if that's a joke. If you take me for a joke, am I a joke to you? But I guess people do see that. And then some of you have been saying I look like Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. I completely don't see that. But hey, Black Panther, you know what?
I get Ola. I don't know why sometimes I find Ola to look a bit like him.
Who? Oh,
Chadwick,
Ola
yeah.
and Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Interesting. But people think Ola and I are basically twins. So
Yeah, so I guess it adds.
I guess there's something there. I don't really know what you guys are seeing, but yeah, that's that.
What about the Nick Mutuma one?
Yeah.
I think it's
no. It's not even about the look. A lot of you say that I sound like Nick Mutuma. For those of you who don't know that, he's a Kenyan actor. And then also a lot of you say that I sound like a radio presenter. Right?
I don't know. The way you're saying it sounds like a radio.
It sounds like a radio presenter.
Some of you say that I sound like a radio presenter.
Wow. But I take that with like, it's a nice thing because like, hey, that means if we have a podcast, then this voice is nice to listen to. And it also makes me assured that when I start putting out music for you guys that it's quite an attractive voice, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know, but that's what you guys say. What about you?
I think the closest you come to is Kevin Hart.
You think I look like Kevin Hart?
No, you don't look like him.
Am I a joke to you?
No, you don't look like him.
Do you take me for a joke?
No, baby, you don't look like him. I don't know, I think your smile, the way you smile, like there's a side smile you do, and he does that sometimes. I think that, and then maybe your face shape, the way it is. Actually, there was someone who even DM'd me on Instagram and they're like, your husband looks like Kevin Hart.
Wow.
Yeah. That's like the closest, I would say.
I don't see it, but hey, what about you? What do people say?
I'm actually looking for it. So many of the comments are usually, are you Ethiopian? And sometimes I feel proud when I see those comments because I know we are related somewhere down the line.
In history, if you go back.
Yeah, but as far as I know, no, I'm Indian. But I do get confused for Ethiopians a lot, especially when I was in uni. Except for my hair gives it away because I have straight hair. Actually, some of you tell me that I look like this Indian actress called Devyani, and there's another actress called Bhavna as well. And the funny thing is when I was growing up in the Tamil community, a lot of people would tell me that. Which is actually very interesting that you guys say the same thing too. So we must really look, alike, all three of us.
It seems so.
Yeah. The one that was really interesting is someone said I look like Vanessa Bryant.
Vanessa Bryant, that is Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that is interesting. A lot of people actually talk about me looking a bit Latin American,
It's like everyone just sees you.
Like the Venezuelan, the Puerto Rican.
They just see their own thing.
Yeah, everybody sees
I feel like you have such a dynamic face.
Yeah, I think it all goes down to the hair. When I change my hairstyle, I think I end up looking like a different nationality.
Yeah.
But all in all, I think it's really great because it just shows we're not so different.
Yeah.
If an Indian can look like an Ethiopian while she can look like a Latin American, we might not be that different as we think we are, So
I actually saw a comment.
I usually take it as a compliment when I see that. I actually
saw a comment on... Okay, I don't know if it's a comment or something, but when we did the Nigeria video, people were actually saying that, you know what, if it wasn't for your hair, you could easily pass for a Nigerian. So I think you have a very dynamic face. And if there are any producers, Hollywood, and you're looking for a character that can fit any terrain, maybe it's not low budget.
What?
But you know what I mean? Maybe you're trying to find somebody from somewhere.
What?
High budget. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. The highest budget you have. But the point is, let's say, you wanted to find someone who can, be versatile and be like an agent and, I'm just saying my own things right now. But the point is, she has a beautiful face that can, blend in any culture. So, hey.
Thank you guys. When we see such comments, we usually laugh, but I feel very complimented, honestly. Because these people are beautiful, and I'm like, what? I look like them?
No. Let's get this right.
Mr. Kevin Hart.
You don't look like them.
Nowadays, when I see Kevin Hart, I just remember the rabbit.
The rabbit from that movie. You see why this is even more of an insult? You see, that's what I'm saying. I love Kevin Hart, but come on, the whole joke thing. Is that you take me for a joke? A rabbit? That's what you're saying. But listen, what I was telling you is this: it's not about you looking like people. They should be honored. They look like you. That's a fact. That's a fact.
They know me, yeah.
And it's not even about them knowing you. Yo, are you guys seeing this? Just pose. Just pose for them. Show them. What you talking about?
You're making me conscious. I'm going back to my phone. So over and over and over and over again, we see two P questions.
The PP questions.
The PP questions. Number one, pregnancy.
Oh God, get out of here.
Come on, guys.
Get out of here, man.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Get out of here.
If you're here and you've stayed to like 50k subs, and that's been about a year, you know that we have actually dedicated so much to this channel and putting out such intricate information about us on the channel, from our families to like our love story to like even our wedding, you know, and that's a big deal. So which means when it is the right time for that, you will know. You know, we will tell you and you will know.
You're part of the fam.
So it's not some sort of like big hidden agenda or conspiracy theory that you have to ask us in every video. And when it is the right time, trust me, you will know. And until then, all we ask is like, you know, just let us be. Yeah.
Chill.
We're
like,
figuring
relax,
this out.
Relax.
We're just babies.
This
The second key question is, do pranks.
I think I need to bring something up about this whole prank thing. Like, I understand the pranks make good videos, but this is the thing. Kalpa is the most sensitive person in the world.
I'm such
like
a
if I shock her, like she'll be like, "Oh my God, baby, you scared me," and then she'll be like, her heart is beating, and she'll go and sit down on the side. Now listen, these are for small
You're
things.
making me sound like a cat.
These are for small things. Now imagine doing like a hardcore,
there was literally
well thought
just
out
right
plan.
now before the video started, I was just minding my business on my phone. Tom comes and he kills a fly. He swats it with like this kitchen cloth, you know, and like boom, it freaked me out so much. My heart was just beating for the first 1 minute of this video. No, it's not about that. It's
I
just,
know,
I'm like
but
super sensitive.
You're just sensitive, and that's the thing. Like if we do prank videos, where you know, for it to actually be a really good prank, it has to be something well thought out. You know, have to have something set up and everything. And I can see it happening, but I'm just like, man, if I prank you and you just like, you know,
collapse.
no, you won't collapse, but you get what I mean. Like you'd be so shocked, you just wouldn't want to do anything.
I would possibly cry.
And like I don't want to go through that constantly just in the name of content. Though I do see us probably doing like, I guess, silly pranks, but not as something that we now start dedicating the channel
it's
to,
not
because
something
it's
that's
not
like
sustainable. It's really not sustainable.
Yeah, it's not going to be a consistent channel content.
But if an opportunity comes for prank, hey, listen, trust me, I will take advantage of it, but it might not happen again.
Maybe one time we might try it, let's see.
Yeah.
But I don't see us being a prank channel. So let me just say, sadly, this is us and this is our channel. No pranks. Yeah.
No pranks. We get a lot of what we'd say random comments too. Like we don't know where to place them, right? And once in a while you have these comments that just stand out because they're just so different, you know. They're just so different, and some of them are very interesting. So this is, I think, one of my favorite, and I shall read. And understand everything I'm saying is from one particular person. So they comment, she's a Scorpio and he's either a Taurus or a Pisces, probably Cancer, but most likely Pisces. She could also be a Sag, but I don't think so. Then they go on to comment, but I'm also picking up Gemini energy with him as well. I'm confused. Then they comment again. Okay, I got it. She's a Pisces and he's a Gemini. Final answer. Do you know the best part about all of this?
Yeah.
They got it wrong.
We are neither of those things.
But this was hilarious. The
what
fact
are you
that they
again?
comment,
Cancer?
I don't know.
You're Cancer, yeah.
I really just don't know.
I'm a
these
Libra.
things. Yeah, but that was a very hilarious comment. That really cracked me up.
Yeah. So Mr. Gaurav says, "Koi aur mila nahi kya is ladki ko?" Mr. Gaurav.
That's Hindi.
Yeah. यही तो मिला मुझे बस ये आदमी मेरा आदमी है.
Enaka Purila.
2 different languages, but you know, we get so many of these comments, especially from fellow Indian brothers. You know,
my people, my bros.
Like, is this all you got? Is this all you went for? Like, yeah, brother, like that's why we're here on this channel, and we are bravely saying that this is who we are.
Yeah.
And if you've got a problem, the door is that way.
Yeah, that's actually where our door is.
Yes.
But just look at the door in your house and move in that direction.
You can go there.
You can go in that direction.
Just love out here.
Yeah, you know, we get a lot of these strange comments from different, even like around the whole BBC thing. And it also made us realize that, you know what, a lot of people are not as
emotionally
intelligent, number one. And I guess
tolerant,
there's a lot of ignorance out there. And I guess that's how, in our own way, by creating content like this, we can also dispel a bit of ignorance out there and help people see things for what it really is. So
yeah, because life is beautiful. When you open your eyes up and your heart up, life is so much more beautiful.
Yeah, and don't put a lid and close your eyes on maybe
because
what God
color.
has in store for you because of things like that.
Look how beautiful he is.
Look how beautiful I am.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful she is. Look how beautiful I am again.
We made this video to tell each other we look beautiful.
Yeah, but you get the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still a couple? You know, this is a very interesting comment. Why? Because it's quite recent. And I don't understand how people, like, maybe it's just me. I'm just curious how people use
And
YouTube.
actually, we saw this comment on our wedding video.
Yeah, and it's like, you just come, okay, I get it. Maybe you don't know anything about us, but you literally see a video about people getting married.
Like a few months ago.
And you can see the date that it was posted. We're not even going to check if there's more recent stuff, and the first thing you ask is, are they still a couple? But hey, give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't see anything and it was really genuine. Yes, we are, thank you. We are still a couple. We've been married for, what, 4 months? 5 months. Wow. Yeah. So we are very much still a couple.
Yeah, and we have been for like 5 years.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Thank you very much for your concern, sir.
Thank you for your concern, sir. Namaste. One of the things that also happens on this channel that I think is one of the most amazing things is that people share stories about, you know, their own experiences in relationships like ours, between an Indian and a Nigerian, or an Indian and an African, or just an Asian, African, things like that. And we get a lot. In fact, there's a particular one that we were looking for, somebody who talked about how they were with somebody, you know, in their youth, and now they're in like their 70s and 80s, and because of all the things going on, they couldn't be together. And watching our video brought that back, you know. Such things are really, really deep, you know. But there's a really interesting one out of the many that we got that I thought that I could just read. So, quick story. 2009, I arrived in England to study my undergraduate degree. I met this pretty Punjabi girl studying dentistry. We fell for each other hard and began dating. We lasted almost 2 years until I had to let her go because of the underlying high risk of her parents disowning her if they found out about me. You see, I am black. I realized that she loved her family so much and I couldn't bear the guilt of having her choose me over her family. Moreover, we were only in our early 20s. What did we know about love and life? This was 7 years ago. She's married to someone now, and I recall that her husband is the kind of guy that ticks all the boxes, just not hers, but her parents. I think about her from time to time. Great video and wish you both luck. Man, we get a lot of dramatic comments like this, and I feel like when we hear them, obviously we don't know the full context, full story, but just from that I feel like that kind of lets us know why such a channel like ours is important, that it kind of really helps people understand that it's possible for this to happen, and it's possible for love to exist. And yeah, you know, it just makes, seeing those comments makes me feel like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're here, you know, to spread love. And so, yeah, down the line, you know, who knows, a parent might watch this video or watch our videos and think differently. But yeah, we get get really deep comments like that, very, very emotional, deep stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That you know, I guess fortunately we can't relate to, because, you know, God has been so good and we didn't have any of those issues. But yeah, a lot of people,
which we could have easily had.
Yeah, for sure.
And it would have gone south. But just that tells you how grateful we are.
Yeah.
That this was even possible.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a sad one.
Yeah, sorry to end on such a note, guys, but come on, we had to show you that there actually are deep things that pass by, and it's a channel of love.
Yeah.
Our mission is to spread love, so showing you guys that kind of comment just lets you know that, you know what, we have to keep this mission going. We need to spread love. And yeah, listen, if you want to marry somebody, marry them because of love, you know, whether they're your same country, same tribesman or whatever, but it should never be a question of, oh, you know, they're from a different country, they're a different race, therefore it cannot work. No. If God has made something to work out, it will work out. So yeah, hopefully these videos and our content can play a small role in helping push that agenda. Yeah, so any last words?
Just that, thank you so much. You know, we see all the amazing comments you guys send us, and please don't ever feel like we've not seen anything. We see it all, and we love the comments you send us. You know, we might not have all the time in our hands to reply to every single one, but it keeps our day going when we see it. And it's just a reminder to ourselves and even you guys that this is a safe space. We wanted to create like a safe space for, you know, couples like us as well. So when you share stories, it goes a long way for us and for our audience. And also that this is a room of love and peace, and that's how we've seen our home, our channel, everything that we create. So when anything against that comes, we don't let it come in. We literally just delete a comment that has hate in it, because we don't want that in our lives. You know, we already have enough of it in the world.
It's a space of love, y'all. So with that said, like, subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell so you can, you know, make sure you are alerted when we have new videos and things coming up. Yeah, we love you guys. We love doing this, and thank you for being around. God bless you, and see you next week.
Bye.